Hey, welcome back to the channel. Of course, I am Mr. Mopes. And this person right next to me is the RawDogg. Mr. RawDogg.
RawDogg. Raw.
We are currently trying out our new equipment. As you can see, we've got a very messy room behind us. I was thinking about putting a backdrop back there, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so Goofy Wrestling Nuts is live.
Yeah. I'm done with you, dude.
I'm just trying to make sure, like, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks awesome.
Okay. So technically... Wow, that looks really good. Oh, you putting it on too, aren't you?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
That looks amazing, actually.
Oh, right.
That's legit. That is legit. Well, thank you for watching Back to the Channel. I mean, Back to the Future Part 2, I guess. How's everybody doing today? What y'all want to talk about? This is like our first official podcast with our new equipment. Got a new camera. I mean, like I said, I feel like the PS4 camera didn't really show a lot of us. Basically just our heads floating around. That's pretty much it. But yeah. On a note, AEW is trying to sign more people.
More the merrier.
So this year's contracts that are ending are including Dolph Ziggler, Zack Ryder, the Revival asked for the release, Marie and Mike Kanellis asked for the release. Now, more than likely, WWE will not grant the releases because, well, let's be honest, why would you give the competition any talent whatsoever?
Right.
But I mean, on a whole nother note, though, we're doing some different things on the channel now. I'm going to try to be streaming some WWE Smackdown. Shut your mouth. And no, I didn't tell you to shut your mouth. So, you know, open it, please. I'm dying here. Somebody give me a water.
If you smell what the mubs is cooking.
Nah, but in all honesty, we're trying to do something different, something better. Of course, like stuff coming up for like we're gonna try to do one of these live streams every week, at least once a week. I know we've been kind of away. We've been kind of off in the distance somewhere. You know, I'm pushing buttons on my keyboard that I'm not supposed to be.
He'll get it right eventually, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He'll get it right eventually.
It's new equipment. Give me a break. You know, I just wonder if y'all can hear me. I just wonder if y'all can hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me. Well, that's one way to test it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way to test it. Shoot, the only people that are watching is us. At least right now, anyway. Is there anything you would like to add to the conversation besides your jiggly fat?
Hold up, man. I'm not fat.
You kind of like a marshmallow puff.
No.
Chocolate glazed.
I make The Rock look like a chump.
Dude, if The Rock was watching this right now, he'd come through this computer screen, drag your Rudy Poo candy ass, and take you down to the Smackdown hotel, check you into the freaking whatever hotel,
Well, The Rock don't want none of this. I'll put the Smackdown on his ass.
I tell you who put the Smackdown on your butt. Me. Oh, goodness.
Oh.
So, another new thing we're thinking about doing is we're going to have possibly Patreon tiers. And so we're trying to start taking donations. So if say per month you donate more than $2, you would get all the people who donate, we'll say $2 to $3, you can get a chance at winning an autographed wrestling card. Now this is just speculation because nothing's set in stone, obviously. But so, and if you're wanting to donate a little more, the prize can be bigger. So, say you wanted to donate $5 or $6 to our Patreon page, you could get an entry into possibly winning a mini helmet. And if you wanted to donate and back us for, say, $10 or more, you have a shot at getting one of my jerseys. And of course, they're all autographed and certified. That's just something I was kind of thinking of. If, y'all got any suggestions down at the bottom, let us know. I mean, we're trying to bring y'all content, but if nobody actually says in the comments what they like, or for example, I was talking to one of my subscribers the other day, and he said he loves the wrestling content. So what I'm gonna do from a personal standpoint, me and RawDogg, we're gonna try to bring you more wrestling content from Mrs. Mubs and Mr. Mubs. We're gonna try to bring you more GTA, but that doesn't mean that RawDogg's out, because RawDogg officially has a PS4, and he'll probably be playing with us too. Are you okay there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christopher Daniels is part of AEW.
Okay.
That was my whole that was our whole spill about it the other day. Was that Chris Jericho signed and Pac signed and Dolph Ziggler, if they don't do something with him soon, they're gonna lose him, because he's not gonna stick around too much longer. And people like the Revival, they're so underutilized on WWE television, freaking losing to Lucha House Party for the 1 millionth time in a row. That is the major problem with wrestling today. WWE doesn't have any competition, so they just throw the Lucha House Party out there with the Revival for the 1 millionth time. Or God forbid, have another Baron Corbin match versus freaking Finn Balor.
I think what you gonna say.
I'm just saying, AEW is going to be a great thing for the wrestling business. It's gonna change 2019's wrestling business as we know it. And it's gonna be for the better. Competition is great.
Yep.
Where is Walmart without Kroger, without IGA, without Food Line? Well, Food Line went out of business. Never mind. But I'm just saying, competition is good.
You meant so Kmart and Heels and
Kohl's.
You said so, bro.
But I'm just saying, though, competition is good for breeding good content. And if you don't have competition, you have Baron Corbin versus Finn Balor for the millionth time.
No, when you don't have competition, you get lazy, like Brock Lesnar. Yeah, I said it.
I
don't care. I mean, y'all can go back and cut Fathead Punk. I said it. I whoop his butt in a WWE ring or in the octagon.
I'm just saying, bro.
Suplex City that when I'm blasting your eye with a left and a right hook. Lazy bum.
Are you gonna just talk about Brock Lesnar this whole damn stream?
No, I was just.
You were just throwing it out there, weren't you?
I was saying when you get to the top, you get like Brock Lesnar.
Right.
You get lazy. You want to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. I mean,
right.
That's all Brock want to do is suplex you. Don't like it's like there's no. He's already considered to be the best. I mean, come make the talking about putting him in the Hall of Fame. He could be the greatest wrestler of all time. I'm like, no. He's too lazy.
Well,
put in work. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, for real. Put in work like Hulk Hogan. I mean, a lot of y'all, probably don't like Hogan because of the, we all know some of the remarks he's made. But hey, let's be honest. We all make mistakes.
We ain't out of Pepsi. Please. Thank you. Don't pop a cold one.
Alright, Stone Cold.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I mean, like when Stone Cold, was wrestling. I mean, it was new. And then like it was like but then they took it to the next level. And then want to take what Stone Cold did and put in the Generation X and so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? But
can I make a solid point?
Hey, bro.
WCW.
Gotcha.
Was winning the war against WWF at the time.
Sure was.
They were getting their asses handed to them.
Yeah, sure was.
Because you had people like freaking Duke, the dumpster draws, and freaking Doink the Clown, and you had a plumber. Not to mention the Repo Man.
I liked all them guys.
Then you got this fool watching it all.
I saw it.
No, in all honesty, the NWO formed, right? Right?
Right.
They formed. To retaliate, DX was formed. So, something that naturally, organically formed from WCW. Well, WWF tried to kind of like copy it. But my point is, the NWO was like a gang affiliated, related. Like they were whooping your ass.
Man.
They were freaking throwing people into trailers. They were whooping people with bats, chairs, whatever they could get their hands on. And they were spray painting NWO on your back. Yeah. That was revolutionary.
So did.
But here's my second part to my statement. DX was the exact opposite. NWO was gang related. I'm gonna call it gang related, just because like it was gang mentality. If Hulk Hogan was facing Sting for the world title belt on Nitro, it would always end in DQ because Buff Bagwell and Ted DiBiase and Vincent, because oh God, Mean Gene one time on WCW slipped up and said Virgil. He got fined for it. But I'm just saying, okay, the NWO was gang mentality. DX was rude humor, and not only that, they were going out there and they were losing every night. With the NWO was kicking everybody's ass. DX was getting their asses handed to them every night, just about. I don't know what the hell you trying to fly away for. I'm sorry, this is a little looser of a podcast. We've been working all day. We're tired. We're cranky, and we got to get right back up and go to our full-time jobs all over again tomorrow.
Until y'all Get all y'all friends and buddies to support us.
We need a subscribe. We need a like. We need comments. I want to get this live stream to like at least 20 likes. Come on, man. Y'all can do it. I don't care if you're just passing by. Smash that like button in the face. Because that is the only way to go. Because you know, your buddy here, Mr. Mubs, the Raw DOGG, we are the Goofy Wrestling Nuts, and we love wrestling. As you can tell by our shirts. Because we're just too sweet.
We actually make a pretty good tag team. You know?
And that's something else I want to talk about for a minute. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
You sure did.
I know, I cut you off. On SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, there's actually a season mode on there. I'm pretty sure you can do 2-player, and we could be a tag team. So once I get that set up, we're gonna be live streaming WWE SmackDown. Here comes the pain. Well, shut your mouth.
Well, what we need to do is we need to go get in shape, go whoop the Usos.
I can't even keep a straight face, dude. The Usos could whoop our asses with their eyes closed, and probably blind and deaf, and probably you cut from the leg down, and still could probably whoop our butts.
Because that'd probably be a situation like Enzo and Big Cass, where I'm Big Cass, of course, because I'm just that good, and he's Enzo Amore, who can't do shit but run his mouth.
Got a couple of haters. Couple of haters. My name is Enzo Amore.
How you doing there, Enzo?
Coolest guys in the room. How you doing? I'm sorry.
Y'all know that. Y'all know they was.
Dude, I'm serious though. Like, I would love to be like just a small I'd love to just get in like an indie ring and just throw down.
I know, right?
Nah, like seriously. If there's any indie promoters in Kentucky, you want a couple of haters? Sign us up. We'll come whoop any of your buddies.
We'll stream that too.
I'm just playing, y'all. I respect the hell out of independent wrestlers, because most of the time that's where WWE gets its talent, right?
You gotta start somewhere, man.
I mean, a lot of people don't know that, FCW or NXT was actually FCW.
Right, yeah.
Seth Rollins was actually the first NXT champion. He was crowned that because where they had switched titles over.
Right.
Because Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins actually all worked in FCW before it came in NXT.
Bet you didn't know that, did you?
I mean, and a lot of our young viewers don't know what we're talking about. Unless you got the WWE Network, you can go back and relive, at least what I went through as a child.
Wow. Well, he's trying to say,
back
as
then,
he was a child, he's trying to say I was
he was
preteen adolescent or something,
he was,
or borderline grown ass man.
He was somewhere between probably 17 and 21.
It don't matter.
Actually, if you were 17, that would have made me like 10.
I'm 37 years young.
I'll be 30 this year. Okay, and another thing I want to get
Who looks older, me or him?
I feel like sometimes I'm the old guy trying to pretend I'm young, but I'm really not. Okay, another thing is what I wanted to state out. We didn't start YouTube, but
Black don't crack.
But white is right.
When it's wrong.
You just think it's wrong.
We know it's wrong.
You ain't right.
I am right.
You ain't.
We knew y'all was wrong when y'all was handing out free cruises. I'm just saying, yeah.
You crazy, bro.
He don't get me started, Mr. Bubs.
You crazy, bro. I wasn't doing none of that. I wasn't doing none of that. Huh. No.
What?
Yeah. What?
What?
Congratulations, you just made a new commission. Or cha-ching, you just made a sale. No. I don't think so.
He's over reading junk mail, y'all.
Yeah, it's spam. It's all spam. Ham olive. Spray your pan so your crap won't stick. So, like, seriously though, yo, like, what do you want to see? Like, definitely, if you're not seeing this for the first time,
I want to see.
Realistically, what do you want to see? Go ahead, my brother. Preach, my brother.
Yeah, y'all know they're making a tag team championship for the Divas, right? I want to see in a tag team. Remember this, in a tag team.
I'm listening, my brother.
I would like to see, honestly, them revive Bailey and Banks. I would also like to see Nia and Flair in a tag team. Just because them are my two, you know what I mean? I could even see myself saying, or another third tag team that I would really root for too. If you was to put together like Ember Moon with Asuka, that just be bad to the fifth power to me. You know what I'm saying? I know, if like I say, if y'all been following us, man, you know me, I'm heavy on the Divas, man. I can't help it. To me, it's the more interesting storylines happening right now in the WWE, and like I said, I know that I talk about Brock a lot, but that's what they give you. I mean, it's real talk. It's what they give you. Like, he's this big bad Hall of Famer. He's the greatest wrestler of all time. I'm just like, no, not seeing it. No, he looks like a freaking moron. Like, I'm sorry. I'd be surprised if the man could even spell moron. I'm surprised he spells his own damn name. To me, he's just a big dumb idiot.
All right. Well, I want your opinion on something.
Shoot, my friend.
Well, what do you think about SmackDown kind of pushing Mustafa Ali?
Hey, man, when he first came out, man, I can't remember who he fought. I don't know if it was Cedric Alexander I seen him fighting. Wasn't it? Because I think wasn't that it when he came out? And because Cedric Alexander was supposed to be messing with Alicia Fox or whatever, and he's supposed to come out and was trying to kiss her or something. I don't know, but anyway, that's the first time I seen the man, and I did not know honestly nothing about him. I didn't, but that man he got some real talent,
and
like for real, like I push it forward because
it's something different.
It's different. I'm sorry, the guy. He's a great performer.
And not only that, like, I think. Let me dumb it down a little bit. On Raw, okay. I don't know if you've watched Raw this week or not.
No.
Did you watch Raw? No.
No. Sorry.
Okay. Well, on Raw this week, you miss Alexa Bliss almost showing her boobs.
Woo.
So this dude brings her a latte, knocks like several times, goes in there, and she's got her breast covered up by, like, some of her gear. So, like, you can see her back. You know, like, she was positioned just right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've got to give Raw at least props for trying to bring sexy back.
Just don't go too far with that
because eventually you're going to dumb down what's already been brought up.
And we want to see them wrestle. We don't want to see them walking her home about, look at my perky. No. No.
Somebody catch that in a meme. Send it to me. Perky teats.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't want to see it. I want to see Charlotte Flair come up the top rope.
Wouldn't it be
with that somersault?
Wouldn't it be Bayley coming off the top rope with an elbow drop? Bayley does a pretty mean elbow.
I mean, I take that too.
Well, and I mean, I'm glad they're trying to bring back some of the Attitude Era, or at least give them a little more freedom.
He hates it when it's scripted, y'all.
I do. Like, I hate a scripted promo more than anybody else in this damn world. I hate a scripted promo. Because it's just one of those things. Everything is better if it's not scripted. It comes from the heart. It comes off the top of your head. And if you're a creative thinker, you don't need pages in front of you to tell you what to say. I hate with a passion a script. Like I've said in previous videos. Don't give Samoa Joe a page to read. Give him a microphone and let the man speak. Because even though, like, some of his stuff, you can tell that it's scripted. You can tell that it's, and he works with what he's got. But it's just like The Rock. You've never given The Rock a script to say. That man has always done it off script, and so has The Undertaker.
That's because The Rock is the greatest wrestler of all time.
He's a great talker, too. I'm just saying.
It's because he's the great one.
Well,
I don't want to hear it. Shut up.
I never said anything.
But you was going there.
I wasn't going to go anywhere. You're going to be going out that door here in about 5 minutes. You don't shut your mouth.
I see. I'm going to have to lay a smackdown on his candy ass. Y'all heard me? What?
Hey, if y'all get this video to 50 likes.
What?
We'll lay a smackdown on each other.
What?
Whoosh.
What? Can you dig it, sucker? No, he cannot.
I told you, there's got to be a pattern to this.
He hates on Booker T too, y'all. King Book.
Okay. First off, The Rock copied Booker T's move. Now I'm pulling at the heartstrings of RawDogg here because he likes Booker T and The Rock. But what's their finishing moves? The rock bottom and the bookend. And you know what both of them are? The freaking rock bottom.
Everybody know Booker's T finishing move with the scissor kick in the back of the head. Stop it. Game over.
It was the bookend too. I hate to break it to you. He's older and he's supposed to be wiser, but I think he's missing a few brain cells somewhere.
He just mad because Stone Cold's move mocks DDP's move.
Stone Cold does not mock DDT's move.
It's DDP.
Well, whoever's move. He doesn't. That's a whole different thing, bro. Whole different thing.
I know it is. Yeah, yo. Hey, yo, it's me. Day, pay. He said DDT.
You're speaking of a DDT. You know who did one of the best DDTs in the world? From my perspective, Jake The Snake Roberts. He did an awesome DDT.
Yeah, actually did. He was pretty badass with it.
And man, that snake, once it come out, oh my God. I was so scared of snakes. So was a Macho Man after that snake bit him. You remember that? He's like, ah!
The second greatest wrestler of all time. The Macho Man.
We love the Macho Man here at Goofy Wrestling Nuts.
Oh, yeah, brother.
But what you gonna do, brother, when my cane comes for you? Because I'm so old I can't even drop a leg anymore.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan.
But I'll show up at Crown Jewel and...
with your flabby-ass 20-inch pythons that look like they done turned into limp noodles.
They ain't 24-inch pythons anymore. Mm-hmm. They're negative 18-inch pythons.
They just flabby.
They flabby.
Looking all flabby and sick like Larry Holmes. That's what Tupac said. Larry Holmes, you suck!
I'm just experimenting with this camera. Just to see.
Right middle of our cast, so I see how he does it.
Well, I'll mess with it later. I'm okay with that. Man.
So what's the story with Jordan and Kurt? Where are they going with that? Have they killed that one?
Last thing I checked on Jason Jordan, he's still hurt.
Okay.
And they're probably going to discontinue that, and Jason Jordan more than likely is going to go into a backstage producer role.
Oh.
So unfortunately, Jason Jordan will probably never wrestle again.
Oh, he's hurt that bad?
Oh, his neck he's done.
Wow.
That's like an Edge alternating, like, totally career path.
Like Taz?
Yeah.
And Stone Cold?
Yeah.
But Stone Cold came back from his first injury, that debacle of a move from was it Owen Hart? Is that who done it to him?
Yeah.
Owen, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was Owen Hart because he was like saying if he didn't beat him, he had to kiss his ass. But, you know. Stupid junk, man.
What the hell, the?
Stupid junk, man. I keep hearing dings on my phone, y'all. I can't help it. I wish this camera would freaking focus and stop moving its ass.
Just gotta get my good looks.
The only reason it keeps focusing is because you moving.
What do you think I should get? This side right here? This side? Or
to me, both sides look good.
this side?
I'm just playing. You know I'm just messing. We got a couple of haters.
Yeah, we know what you. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go where y'all. I'm just gonna stay in my lane.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
And know that I'm Stephen A. and he's Skip Bayless. Enough said.
Some of our younger viewers don't even know who they are. You're using a reference out of the 1970s.
Google it. Google it.
He's so old, he's using a reference out of
First take. Then go watch it.
Right.
Skip Bayless ain't on there no more. He couldn't handle getting dominated by one Stephen A.
Yeah.
I'll be trying, I want y'all. If y'all get me out there, y'all tell Stephen A to bring it on. I will own that man. I will own that man. And for the record, I give you the prime thing that probably get his blood boiling, and then when I crack him, y'all gonna be like, wow, RawDogg was right. At that point, it won't be RawDogg no more. It'll be Roger Warren versus Stephen A. And Roger Warren always right, and he always wins because off the sad subject of wrestling, LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all times. Period. I don't want to hear no Michael Jordan. I don't want to hear no Kobe Bryant. I don't want to hear no Kevin Durant. And please, God, don't say Steph Curry to me. I don't want to hear that mess either. And yes, I'm going over Mr. Mubb's head. And yes, I know some of my friends that, are going to watch this and probably think to myself, no, he didn't just do it again, right? Y'all know me. I've always said it. I'm going to stick by what I say. LeBron James is the GOAT. Just like The Rock is the best wrestler in the story. Yes, Larry Bird.
I like Larry Bird, thank you very much.
Yep.
Who happens to be part owner of the Indiana Pacers. Or used to be. And for second, no. Just because you're taller than me doesn't mean everything goes over my head.
No, it just goes underneath your knees.
Anywho. I ain't even going to comment on what he just said. But my favorite team, obviously, was the Indiana Pacers. Of course, that was back in Reggie Miller era. Jermaine O'Neal. Jalen Rose.
And they sucked.
Only reason we made the playoffs because Reggie Miller shot a bunch of threes and actually made it.
Remember that year that Reggie Miller thought he had that steal? And that's going to win, y'all. But I'm going to let y'all know about a UK player. A great player. Because he went to UK, so he's the shit. I'm just saying. Anybody go UK is just badass. Reggie Miller gets the ball. He's going down court. He should have dunked it. He said, you know what? I'm going to make it look pretty and finger roll and get this last shot. And you know who ran him down? Tayshaun Prince. He goes through that little lazy layup now nowhere. And you know what happened? Detroit goes and win a couple of championships. Remember that, y'all. Tayshaun Prince started that. UK, all way. BBN, baby.
What are you eating?
Who's your candy? Because they suck. Bobby Knight, you a hater.
I never did like Tubby. Hey,
you know what? We're going to stick on the wrestling because we're going to fall out in here.
I'm just saying.
And I'm going to give him a stunner.
And I'm going to put the Texas
RKO only.
Texas Cloverleaf on him.
And you know what?
I'll take out his legs.
And I'm going to finish him with a tombstone. And get my point across.
Anywho.
Indiana sucks. The whole damn state.
Fine, see you.
Alright, now we can get some real Kentucky folk in here. And we can have our Kentucky pride. The BBN. All day long, baby. Where you going, Mr. Mud? You supposed to defend the Hoosiers.
Alright, listen. First off, I am an Indiana pride person. I hail from Waveland, Indiana. If you blink, you'll miss the whole damn town.
Down the road from where the Ultimate Warrior's from.
And my Aunt Margaret actually went to high school with mine.
Yeah, that's some awesome stuff. The Ultimate Warrior's a bad man.
Ultimate Warrior, yeah, man. Of course, he was just known as Jim Hellwig back then.
He's easily in the top 5 greatest wrestlers of all times.
How come he wasn't in your top 5? Well, you don't think people don't remember that? He wasn't in my top 5 either.
Well, you know my top 5 is biased.
Your top 5 is biased.
Yeah, I know. I have no problem admitting that, y'all. No problem.
Alright, listen. If you all have any ideas on what we should do next, be it managers, top 5 heel turns,
top 10 greatest African American wrestlers of all time.
you know, on the topic of African American wrestlers, because that's what he said, so that's what I'm gonna go by. So here's my thing. Junkyard Dog was the crap. Man, he come out with a collar on and be like, excuse me, why I get to do it?
It might be Mrs. Mubbs, and she probably knocked his head off. I think it is Mrs. Mubbs, y'all.
Okay.
Told you. Whip it! Whip it real good!
Yeah. He just mad because he ain't got a ring on his finger.
Mrs. Mubbs, give you your man card back yet?
I've always had my man card. Thank you very much. She treated with me with respect.
He's mad because she's like 2 centimeters taller than he is. I'll quit.
He just mad because, you know, he can't have it.
I'm done with him, man. I'm getting back focused, man.
Well, yeah. What the heck?
Y'all don't even want to know half the stuff he tells me. I'll be like, dude, seriously. He'll be like, bro, I love you. We boys. We talk about this stuff.
We talk about a lot of stuff. We don't spend as much time together as we should.
That's because his sister is jealous of our relationship.
You realize this is live streamed. She gonna see this.
Yeah.
You in the doghouse.
I ain't in nothing. I'm in the bedroom. In the bed.
No, you on the bed. You ain't in the bed.
Well,
I'm just being honest. What, let's see here. You know who one of my favorite all-time managers is?
is he black?
No, it's not Leo Rush.
Don't care.
No, one of the best managers of all time. Seriously, people. Bobby the Brain Heenan. Not only was he talented, he managed the likes of Andre the Giant.
He knows who my favorite manager is, but he said it's in his like top 5. I'm like top 5. That's disrespectful. But you know, what do you expect somebody from Indiana?
He just mad because, you know.
I ain't mad about. I ain't mad about
him. He can't
nothing.
even name one black manager. Not back in the 80s or 70s. Oh, my bad. Theodore Long, I guess, counts.
That's don't matter. You see how he treats?
Well, he's disrespecting my home state. What do you expect from a dude that gets this from his own state?
That's because they marry goats up there. But anyway.
That's why I had to come down here, so I didn't have to marry a goat.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I found Mrs. Mubs.
A Kentucky girl.
Man, them Kentucky women, I tell you.
My point exactly, because you get one of them Indiana
Class
girls.
A. Class A.
And for the record, I know y'all like, outside of family, I know y'all probably thinking to yourself like, hold up, ain't you dating his sister? Ain't she from Indiana?
She is, technically.
I'm not going to argue with you. Don't listen to him. He's wrong.
I'm sorry that I have to do this stream with a compulsive liar every day.
How am I a compulsive liar because Indiana sucks?
You're dating somebody from Indiana.
I'm done with him.
Yeah, see, he can't backtrack no more.
Yeah, I can. She ain't from Indiana.
This fool right here thinks she's not from Indiana.
She's not.
She is.
Not.
Is.
Not.
Is.
Not.
Pow.
No.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
No.
But anyway.
The only sibling from Indiana is this guy.
What's funny though, let me tell you a little backstory.
And Jimmy Hart, y'all.
He's not black.
I'm being black. I'm just saying he's one of the best managers of all time. Period.
I told you, he was like my top 5.
And I said that was disrespectful.
No.
It is. He's number 1. Period.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. I can think of 2 more that are above his level.
What, Bobby Knight?
Bobby the Brain.
Bobby Knight and the Nitro Girls.
Bobby the Brain Heenan.
He threw his chair on the court.
I can't handle you today, obviously.
No, you can't. Y'all, look, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm a beast. The man wouldn't even talk about us. Yeah, you know. That year we won, the last time we won championship, yeah, he was like, yeah, man, you know, that team. Like, what you mean that team? You on national TV, act like you got some education. But no, he wanted to act like he from Indiana, from the backwoods somewhere. Mama's probably a goat, his daddy's probably a damn dog. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even say, he couldn't be respectful and been like, you know what, the University of Kentucky. It had to be that team. You know, I mean, he might as well go ahead and refer to black people as them people.
I have no comment.
I'm gonna stop, y'all. We getting back on wrestling. Junior Hart, microphone, baddest manager of all time. You know, he throw the microphone over the ropes. Distract that referee. Wham! He pissed me off all the time.
You're sitting on my phone.
Good, might give us some class.
No, obviously it doesn't. I've been trying to get an upgrade as a partner for the last 3 months.
Oh, burn, y'all. Burn, 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 burn.
Nobody else had me, though.
You were trying to say, yeah? Now he's trying to call me Shannon Sharp. Shut up. Not. I said it.
Oh, goodness. Do you have anything to add that is wrestling related?
Charlotte Flair is the greatest female wrestler of all times. and that's pretty hard. I know from way Mr. Mubs probably think y'all probably gonna be like, oh well, he's gonna say like Jacqueline or maybe Ember Moon.
Hey, no, don't get me wrong. I love Ember Moon. I think she's a great wrestler, a great performer. I love her top rope finisher.
I love it too.
Eclipse.
I love it too. She ain't Charlotte Flair.
No, she's not.
See, I can.
But you gotta admit, okay, the only reason she got into wrestling is because of her daddy.
What's that got to do with it? What's that? The price tea in China.
Her name was made off of her daddy's footsteps. Bailey's somebody who actually broke into the business. Honestly, legitly. And what are they doing with Bailey? Not much.
Probably because Bailey's not as athletic as Ember Moon, period. You make it sound like Ember.
Wait a minute, we were talking about Charlotte Flair, not Ember Moon.
You just said she made up the back of... did you get it wrong? Or you mean Charlotte?
I said Charlotte.
You said... I thought you said... okay.
Roll the tape back, ref.
My bad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I thought you said Ember Moon. I'm thinking myself like,
Ember
what?
Moon, honestly, that broke into the business truly deeply.
I was like, huh, I know you're not being disrespectful there. You know, Charlotte, yeah. But she put in work. I mean, you make it sound like she got up there and she's acting like Brock Lesnar.
Well,
I'm Charlotte Flair, and because my daddy is such and such, I shouldn't have to work hard. You know, like bullshit.
Right.
She's a great performer.
Right.
She sells it, whether she's being face or heel. You buy it. I don't care. Because when she was with Dana Brooks, and remember, and her father was her manager, and you know that's when she was heel, straight heel. She was an asshole, and then she became a lightweight face, and she pulled that off. And I was like, man, and that's what caught me was when somebody can be a heel like she was. Of course, she didn't start off as heel. She started off as face, right? Because they started off because it was like
NXT.
Yeah, it was
started her off as a face.
Face, because at one point in time wasn't like Sasha Banks, Bayley, Charlotte, like all in like a little group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they're talking about having the 4 horsewomen of UFC versus the 4 horsewomen of WWE, but I don't know if that match is actually going to happen. They're actually, and I know, again, this is just rumors, but they're actually going to try to bring back Batista for a WrestleMania 35 match.
You know what?
I'd get behind
I like
that.
Batista.
I'd get behind that. There ain't no doubt about it. I'd get behind it.
I mean, he works. He's not the best, but he legitimately works.
I think he's not the best by all means. But he's not the worst I've ever seen, James Ellsworth.
I've seen worse than that. Alicia Fox. What are you doing in wrestling?
Well,
you like Sonny coming down the lane with Michaels. Go somewhere and do something else, because honey, you suck. I'm sorry, you can't wrestle worth a lick. You about like Lana. I don't care that you can dance. Just go away.
Well, I feel like we've jabbered on long enough. So, let's talk about one more bit of news before we get off here. And that is the next time we're going to stream. Do you know when that's going to be?
Whenever you off next week.
You're not helping my case.
Wednesday.
So next Wednesday, we're going to be either A, live streaming, or B, we're going to be recording videos so we can schedule them to be uploaded. So,
I'm sexy and you know it.
Look at this body. Look at this body.
Woo!
Look at this body. He's sexy and he knows it. Look at this body. Look at this body. Alright, you know the name. I have been Mr. Mubs. This has been RawDogg.
He's saying it wrong, y'all. It's the marvelous RawDogg.
Anyway, we'll see y'all in the next video.
Can you dig it, sucker?
No, nobody can dig it because nobody gets that reference because they're all 12.
Go look up footage of Booker T, and then you will dig it, sucker.
Like I said, nobody gets that reference. Everybody's 12.
They get that. They know who Booker T is.
How do you not know who Booker T is? How can they know if there's 12? If they're 12, you realize that means
they can have an older brother. They can have a dad that watches wrestling. Like I got brought in. I didn't know who Jerry King of Lawler was for a year. Who the hell is he?
Anyway.
Exactly. Chop, chop, chop.
We'll see you later.
Have a good night, folks. Google Booker T.
No, don't.